Hey Jack Squad, YouTube family and friends, what's going on? I just finished watching a news report from Fox 32 in Chicago, where the reporter was speaking to, I don't know who he was speaking to. I'm trying to figure that out. But anyway, they were talking about the financial statements. So what Tiffany has been doing is, now Dolton is the village. I think Thornton is the township. Anyway, she's the supervisor in Thornton and the mayor in Dolton. When she was taking her excursions, her and Keith Freeman and everybody else, Dolton doesn't have that kind of money. She was using Thornton Township money. So this explains, when I was watching the Thornton Township board meeting, one of the trustees, and his name is Chris Gonzalez, when they would say, "Do you agree?" he would say no. And he said because there's no transparency, and she was doing things out of order. So she's been using Thornton, because I told you that's a higher income bracket. She's been using Thornton Township money to pay for stuff she wanted to do in Dolton, like those trips, the Vegas trip, the trip to New York. She's been switching the monies, right? Because Dolton didn't have that. And they're already in the hole. They're already in a deficit, so many millions, right? She's been using Thornton. And you ran through their money. Now you try to run through Thornton's, right? And the people are not having that, right? They're not having that. And I wondered why everything, when they voted on it, yay, no, she said, he would always say no. And he said, that's why. He said, that's why. Because he knew they were doing things with the money, but she doesn't show the paperwork. So now that the feds have it, they can see what she's been doing, right? She's been taking from one and saying it's for this. But she's been using the Thornton Township credit card, child. Now, and he said, the guy that was being interviewed said it is misappropriation of funds. That is one charge. Misappropriation of funds. That means you was using money you ain't had no business using, Tiff. Like, y'all, if y'all don't stop playing with them feds, listen, I don't know if they think the feds is like Barney Fife or something, but you can't be playing. Them white folks don't play about their money. That's one thing they don't play about. They don't play about that money. You can go out here and unalive somebody before you start playing with their money. You can't play with their money. She's going to soon find that out. You cannot play with their money, right? Now, I think, I'm looking forward to the next board meeting for Thornton and Dolton to see what the outcome is, what they're talking about. Is she going to be there? But I think they put that guy, I forgot his name, James somebody, in the interim for, in Dolton, right? Listen, it's a shame. Like greed is a powerful thing, right? Greed is a powerful thing. That's why it's one of the 7 deadly sins. It's so powerful. When people get full of greed, they're not thinking straight anymore. And if they had any little bit of larceny in their heart, it just grows bigger, right? Greed and power together, if it's used wrong because it's greed. It is like it just grows and grows and grows and grows. You can't stop yourself, right? And I think she started believing that this was her money, that she could do what she wanted to do, because you got the police. You were insulated in that little area. You didn't think that the big people, the feds, was gonna come in and see to that, right? You was insulated in that little area. You do what you want to do for the time being while you was the mayor. But you had to know it was going to come to an end. You had to know it was going to come to an end. Like, when you lay down at night, you like, we straight. Listen. If you do something, get a little bit and go on head on. Don't keep doing it. You probably could have got away with it, been reelected and everything. Now your name is tarnished. Again, a black woman, on a climb to greatness, because the video I saw, she had met the president. She had hobnobbed with President Biden, right? You could have went far, sis. You could have went far. You stayed down there doing all that down there. You could have went far. If politics was your goal, and it had to be your goal, you was being supervisor in one and mayor in the other. I knew you had to have some next political steps in your career, right? Instead, you gonna walk right on into the penitentiary. You're gonna walk right on up in there. Hope you save that money so you can get there. If not, you're gonna be shackling. You're gonna be like Lamar Whitehead and do that little shackle shuffle It's called the shackle shuffle, right? I just made that up. The shackle shuffle. You shuffle on in there with them, with the arms and the feet shackled together, child. And then you know, that's got to be bad on your mental. You was living way up here. You was way up in the clouds, right? Talking to people crazy, spending money. The fact that it's alleged, or suspected, that you bought your boyfriend a BMW with them people money, child. You know them people ain't gonna play that. You want to pay for that, sis, and all that other stuff you've been doing. You gotta pay for it. You gotta pay for it, and to not come forward and say, yeah, I was, you know, you gotta say something. You gotta be like, I was struck with greed, because you're human and we would understand that. And you still gonna go to jail now, but it would look a little better for you if you were remorseful or regretful for the things that you have done, Tiff. You know what I'm saying? It would fare a little better for you, right? In the court of public opinion and in the federal court, maybe. I doubt it, but you know, federal court, they gonna, because you can't move forward with them people money, man. You can't, like I said, you can go out here and unalive somebody and they'll treat you better than if you mess with their money. My folks don't like you to mess with the money. No. Right? So, you know, like I said, y'all, karma coming. 2024 is the year of the reveal, a year of the get back. So if you've been bad, you've been doing some wrong stuff, straighten it out. Straighten it out for karma. Spin your block, right? Straighten it out. Ask for forgiveness. Repent, right? Do all the things. You know, some days I just wake up and say, God, forgive me for all the stuff I never did. You know, I did not ask for forgiveness time and time again, but I just want to stay up on the forgiveness. You know, I want to stay on the good side of right. You know what I'm saying? I done had my ass whooped before by the Lord and the feds. So I'm trying to stay on the good side of right? So she'll find out. You know, anyway, I'm still celebrating my 10,000 subs, y'all. Thank you so much. Jack Squad and my YouTube family. Thank you. I know I'm not all that techie with it. I'm learning, though. I'm going to learn in a minute, you know. How to do things. Just give me a minute, right? Give me a minute. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, y'all, I still feel sorry for these people, you know, because they don't know what they're in for. It's going to be a rude awakening. Tiff. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be, you know, all. And see, when you go from one level of living to another level of living, ooh, that's a culture shock, right? It's a culture shock. Tell you, if you ain't ever been, you don't want to go, because it's a culture shock, right? You know, you got to wake up when the people tell you to wake up. You know, I'm going to tell you what, Tiff, right now. I hope you are eligible to go to a camp as opposed to a penitentiary, where they got medium, where they got maximum or medium, whatever they call that, security levels. You go to a camp where you've got free reign a little bit on the yard. That's what you better be praying for right now, is that you go to a camp. But I'm telling you that right now, Tiff. Where you at? Where they at? Yeah. Pray that you go to a camp, child, and not a penitentiary. It'll be a little better for you. Okay? But anyway, y'all, you know, I got to go. Everybody have a great, wonderful day. And don't be taking stuff from nobody. Don't belong to you, because this ain't the year. Maybe try it next year. This right here, this ain't the year, y'all. This ain't the year. So, anyway, bye-bye.